I'm Scot Hanna-Weir, and I'm the Director of Choral Activities here at Santa Clara University and Associate Professor of Music. And my main job is that I get to work with students and conduct them in their choirs and get to make beautiful art with them. And that's really one of the great joys of working here at Santa Clara. One of the things that is rather unique about our program is that while at maybe a conservatory-style school, you might have just music majors who are involved in your choir, and you have to only have people who are really focused about, like, music is the thing that I want to do for the rest of my career. At Santa Clara, anybody can be a part of our choir program, and that's actually true of all of our ensembles, our band, our orchestra, even our laptop orchestra. Anyone who has an interest in music, and even sometimes not very much experience, could still find a home in our music-making community. And that's really fantastic. When you get a whole bunch of people with different disciplines and different interests together, they really bring a lot of different perspectives to the way that we're able to make art together, and it makes the entire experience richer. People make community, they make lifelong friends, sometimes even lifelong partners. It's a really exciting aspect of what I get to do that's different from just being in a regular academic class where I might be teaching about a topic. Now, of course, one of the big things that we do as a choir is we perform concerts. And so we'll do traditional kinds of concerts like our Festival of Lights, which is a beautiful concert in December. We fill the Mission with all kinds of people from the community, alumni, students. We light candles and put them everywhere around the church and have beautiful theatrical lighting. But we also throw in some pieces that, while we might have our traditional holiday piece, we might also have something that's a little bit more adventurous, like a piece where we collaborate with our laptop orchestra and have electronic sounds being controlled by Wiimotes while we're singing something that sounds more traditional. We like to be able to push the boundary, and especially at Santa Clara, where one of our themes is thinking about how we can use technology to sort of push our fields further. That's something that we've done a lot in our program. During the pandemic, we actually were the first choir at a university in the entire country to perform live and remotely while everyone was still at home. We researched special software, we allowed ourselves a lot of time to experiment, and we performed a live concert for people when that just didn't even seem possible. And so that kind of exploration, which is 100% tied to the willingness of our students to sort of go there with me, is the kind of thing that we're able to do at a school like Santa Clara. And one of the things that makes my job really interesting and really rewarding to get to work with our students on. Now, we also do other kinds of more traditional programming, but we like to explore issues of social justice and complicated topics that might be facing our society. For instance, right before the pandemic, we were about to do a concert that was themed around immigration. And one of the things that happens when you have an artistic presentation that explores really complicated issues is it allows the audience and the singers, actually, in their work on this music, to open up their minds in different ways. Now, if I gave you a lecture about immigration, I'm sure that we could hit a lot of really important topics. You could learn a lot, but there's something that happens when you actually bring a piece of art along with that. And it opens up ourselves emotionally and connects to us in different ways that allows us to think about the issue from a lot of different perspectives. And I think that really enriches our understanding of these complex topics. It allows us to have better discussions and to learn more by working not just within our choirs, but also interdisciplinarily across the institution. Another project that I did recently was a collaboration with a bunch of different faculty members called the Water Project. We involved, in my environmental science faculty, we involved dance faculty and art faculty and theater faculty, and we created a 45-minute piece that was really a giant exploration about all of the complex issues around water. And it was such a rewarding experience to get to work across those departments in the same kind of way that we do with our students in our ensembles. I also have the privilege to get to write a lot of music, and a lot of times that's something that our students then get to perform. And sometimes I'll bring them a piece of music and say, here we go, what do you think? And they're like, oh, it's great, except for this part, which does not work at all. And that's one of the wonderful things is that I say, okay, well, let me take your feedback back and see how we can make this even better. And so those artistic ideas that I might have had become even better and more thought out and fully worked out because of the collaboration that we have with our students. It's one of the really great things that we get to do here at Santa Clara, and it's really fantastic that it's open to anybody who wants to be a part of it.